It's better than being a dumb one. Welcome to the Intelligent Donkey, and welcome to our Eclipse special. Dinner and an eclipse, or no, dinner and an album,
Yeah.
or
Yum.
something like that.
Flatbread pizza.
Yeah, flatbread pizza with mushrooms and two types of cheese and tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good stuff. In other words, all right, we are going to listen to the, I think, most appropriate album we possibly could for the day of the eclipse. Now, mind you, we're actually recording this on the day before the eclipse. This is being recorded on April 7th. The eclipse is on April 8th, and we will have totality where we live. So will a great big long swath of the country, a big long swath of Texas is included in that.
And far as I know, there's already tons of people that have flocked to our town just to see this.
So it's going to be
Not us. Wish it was us, but the eclipse.
yeah. Exactly. Yes, the eclipse has brought thousands and thousands of people to the area. It's like the ultimate attraction for what will be, for us, 4 minutes and 15 seconds roughly of total darkness. Yeah.
Actually, they get a double whammy. Well, a double hitter, because there's the eclipse.
Yep.
And the Renaissance Festival started yesterday.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, the local Scarborough Fair, they call it.
Yep.
The second largest Renaissance festival in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
The largest being where we used to live, in Minnesota.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. But what we're going to do here has nothing to do with a Renaissance festival, but it does have everything to do with an eclipse, because the last song on this album is actually called Eclipse.
Mm.
Like that. But the other songs on the album don't necessarily all have anything to do with an eclipse. What they do have to do with are some big life concepts. That's the gist of it anyway. We are listening to Pink Floyd's masterpiece. As far as most people are concerned, this is The Dark Side of the Moon. And the whole album being named for what you see of the moon during an eclipse. The dark side.
And he actually thinks I can sit still long enough to listen to the whole thing. This ought to be good.
According to Wikipedia, this is the 5th best-selling album of all time, worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive
for
an album that spent only 1 week at number 1.
Really?
In 1973, when it was released. It was the number 11 album of the year 1973, and also the number 11 album of 1974. What it's mainly noted for, besides being just a plain old-fashioned masterpiece, is that it spent 762 weeks on the charts. 762 weeks. When it entered the charts in March of 1973, it didn't leave until, I forget what month, but in 1988.
Wow.
So it spent 15 years.
That's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive. So what it gets more than anything else is the longevity award.
There we
so
go.
I'm going to pop my earbuds in. You already see the mostly black screen. The lyrics will appear on the screen once we start this up.
Because we know I like that.
And yep, and there are 2 places. For those of you already familiar with the album, you know what 2 places there are. But there are 2 places, and one of them's almost at the very beginning, where there are some profanities that I will bleep.
That's no fun.
That's no fun. My wife's poor virgin ears will have to hear them anyway, like that. But here we go. Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon with lyrics. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I've always been mad. I know I've been mad, like the most of us have.
They don't show it.
They have to explain why you're mad, even if you're not mad.
On the original album, there's no break between the songs except for between the songs, before the song Money and after The Great Gig in the Sky. In other words, that
Okay.
little gap you heard there is not
It's not-
normally heard on the
okay.
album. It just goes straight in.
Wonder why they did it on here.
Just because it's separate songs on a playlist in YouTube.
Breathe in the air. Don't be afraid to care. Leave, don't leave me. Look around.
I seem to remember this song.
Okay.
Probably back from my party days.
What a perfect album for your party days.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I anticipate that you're going to find that you've heard some parts of this. So it's
But-
not going to be completely a reaction.
But I mean, I didn't really pay attention to words and stuff like that, though. So, in that way, it will be a true reaction.
Okay. The first time I heard this album was in, I believe it was the 8th grade, 8th or 9th. And I had an art teacher who, Luna Rosa also had the same art teacher.
Oh, yeah.
In the 8th or 9th grade, who would play this album, among others, on a cassette tape
Was that
over the
Coda?
loudspeaker system.
That wasn't Coda.
No,
No, that was
Weber.
Weber. Yep.
And he
Okay.
brought this album in and would play it. Of course, the sound quality was horrible on a homemade cassette
Oh, I
tape
suppose,
like
yeah.
that.
But it was still fun.
But it was still fun. We got to hear the whole album as we were making our graphic arts.
Cool. What a cool teacher. I never had cool teachers like that. No fair.
Choose your own ground. How you live, how you fly. Smiles you'll give and tears you'll cry. And all you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be. Run, rabbit, run. Dig that hole, get the the sun. When at last the work is done, down, sit down, it's time to dig another one. How you live and how you fly, but only if you ride the tide. Balanced on the biggest wave, race towards an early grave.
This piece is entirely instrumental on the run.
I like that. That sounds cool.
You gotta think, this is 1973, 51 years ago. They released it. It's actually recorded in 72. And here we've got these synthesizers already going back then. Amazing stuff. Like I said, you gotta experience this on headphones.
The right sound system would be awesome. The right sound system would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Get drive-bys
Yeah.
or flybys.
Coming up is a part of the album I know for a fact that you have seen before, or heard before, I mean.
Okay.
But you may not have heard the whole song, and of course, you probably have never heard it on headphones. It is really quite the experience.
I was gonna say clock. Alrighty, I'm awake.
The idea for the clock sounds came from their engineer, who you know the name of. I mean, you've heard this name before, Alan Parsons.
Alan Parsons Project.
Yep, that's what he did next, basically.
10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun.
Amazingly profound lyrics, and this isn't even the most profound song on the album. My personal favorite song
This one?
on the album coming up here, The Great
Okay.
Big in the Sky. You can hear all these big life concepts, right? Time, money coming up, death
Yep.
is the theme here.
Of course, for
just-
me, the first and this one or the last one are my favorites because so far they're the only ones I've heard.
Okay. You will have heard some more, I think. But The Great Gig in the Sky features vocals from a guest vocalist. You already heard one guest vocalist, the female vocalist, singing part of that last song. That was Leslie Duncan, was
Okay.
her name. Claire Torrey is the name of the singer who's going to be doing some work in here.
Okay.
Neat thing about both of those is that both of those women appear on Alan Parsons' Project albums.
Oh, cool.
And in fact, Claire Torrey was actually suggested by Alan Parsons to do this song.
Okay.
This is one, by the way, unlike most of the rest, that was written by the keyboard player Richard Wright.
Okay.
The rest of them were all pretty much written by Roger Waters.
Okay.
And I am not frightened of dying. Any time will do, I don't mind. Why should I be frightened of dying? There's no reason for it. You've got to go sometime.
Pause it. I got a better reason for not being afraid of dying.
Of course.
Much better reason.
Yeah, we both do.
Yep.
Have you ever?
Heard a whole song where there's no words?
Have you ever heard so much emotion
Yeah,
poured into a song without words?
without words, yeah.
She was given a basic harmonic structure and kind of a rough idea for a melody, but was given no lyrics. And she came up with this.
Wow. And
They did 2 takes of it.
boy,
They took
did
the
she
first
could
one.
get that pitch up there.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
Nice thing is, Claire Torrey is still with us. She's in her 70s. I think she's retired, but she's been active for a very long career in singing.
She could probably still get real close to the...
Yeah, probably.
Never know. Oh, here we go. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Ka-ching, ka-ching. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. The unusual time of 7.
Get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't get me back. Too good, good. I'm in the high fidelity first class traveling section. I think I need a lift jet. it's a crime. Share it fairly, but don't take a slice of my pie. Money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask the A-Rise, it's no surprise that they're giving none away, away,
I was in the right.
Yes, absolutely right.
I certainly was in the right.
It's definitely like he's just cruising for bruising.
I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
You just told me it was a
Much shortened version of that song appears as the first single.
Okay.
yelling and screaming and
The
telling
second
why.
single from the album is the
Must
next
have
song.
covered it on Figure 11.
Certainly was in the right.
Heavy
East
words,
London.
Huh?
East London.
You just told me.
Reminds me a little bit of Irish.
Yeah, a little.
I don't think I've heard this one before now.
Yeah.
You notice it's every other one so
Yeah.
far?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. There's nothing on this side.
And now there is.
Yeah. That's weird.
Love that chord. Wow. Play my second favorite song.
Us, 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 us,
I like that.
and them, and after all, we're only ordinary men.
I might have heard parts of this one. I may have heard parts of this one.
And God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward we ride from the rear and the front right now. The general sight and the lines on the map move from side to side. Black, 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 black.
Got to remember the Vietnam War was going on yet at this point.
Okay.
Even though by the time the album was actually released, the United States had withdrawn
Okay.
from Vietnam, but it was still going on yet through here.
Okay.
The war metaphor was very, very poignant at
Yes.
that point.
Yes.
And blue, who is who?
Right there, I would have known it was the Vietnam War.
Oh,
That
yeah.
last line.
Yeah, that really sent it
That-
home.
Yeah, yeah. Which was which and who was who, because it was all a bunch of confusion over there.
Yep.
Up, and down, and in the end, it's only round and round, round, round and round.
When they're going to kill you, so like, if you give them a quick, short, sharp shock, they don't do it again. Dig it, I mean, he got off like, because I couldn't give him a fraction, I did it once. So the difference between how long it is. I mean, good manners don't cost nothing, do they? Hey. Down, 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 and out, 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 out. It can't be helped that there's a lot of it about.
Oh, British
With
Did Britain fight in the...
They were our
Vietnam
allies,
War?
yes. They had troops
So
there.
were they still there during this time?
Yeah, well, remember, the album was recorded in 72 when both the U.S. and Britain and France were involved in the war yet, actively.
Okay. I thought you'd said that the
In
United
73
States
when the album was
already out.
released.
Oh, when it was released.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
without. And who deny it's what the fighting's all about? Out of the way, it's a busy day.
wonder if our cat couldn't hear that through our headphones, because when that sound started, he popped his head straight up. And he's looking around like, what was that?
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. It's pretty funny, though. Too bad y'all couldn't see it.
This is 1973.
Yeah.
Now a song about madness. Multiple references are made in this song to former band member and founding member Syd Barrett,
Okay.
who basically went insane on stage.
Wow.
The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room on the hill, and if your head explodes without the bones too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
There's the title.
The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head.
This reference, the word lunatic. Where do you think it comes from?
I don't know.
Luna Rosa, our daughter.
Yeah.
Luna. What's Luna?
It's
The
the
moon.
moon.
Lunatic is named after the moon.
I know that because this one's name used to be Luna.
That's right.
You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane.
Is he talking about that horrible lobotomy? At that
Not
point?
specifically, I don't think, but
You
yeah, maybe.
raise the blade.
Yeah, I mean Syd Barrett
You
never had
make
that
me
done to him.
sane.
But yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
that's what it sounds like.
You lock the door, throw away the key, then There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts into thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
Love the background vocals.
Yeah. Here it is.
All that you touch and all that you see, all that you taste, all you feel, and all that you love and all that you hate, all you distrust, all you save, and all that you give, and all that you deal, and all that you buy, big borrow or steal, and all you create, and all you destroy, and all that you do, and all that you say, and all that you eat, and everyone you meet, and all that you slight, and everyone you fight, and all that is now, and all that is gone, and all that's to come, and everything under the sun is in June, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon.
There is no dark side in the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark.
And that, folks,
Yeah, couple things.
is a masterpiece.
Couple things I have to say.
Yeah.
First is that even though I've heard some of these songs before, I've never really gotten a chance to pay attention to the lyrics.
Right.
So that was awesome right there because it makes a lot more sense of things.
Right.
I mean, it's fun to listen to for me when you don't know the lyrics too, but how did I go all these years without knowing the lyrics is beyond me. I mean,
Yep. Yep.
But the second thing is that it's cool the talking with the music,
Right.
but it would have been more interesting to me if they'd have dropped the music down just a titch so you could understand more of what he was saying.
Yes.
Because I missed a lot.
Right.
I don't know about you.
Same thing, except for just a
But-
couple of places where you could understand
Yeah,
it.
although maybe that's what they wanted.
Well, they wanted it to be more
Is for
background.
you to know that that they're talking. Just it's like you're trying to listen to somebody talk through a door. You catch a couple words, but that's it.
Yep. If you start this video, look at the time that in your area that you're going to go into totality, or perhaps if you're doing just a partial eclipse, that you do just when it's going to be peak part of the eclipse for your area. Start this video about 55 minutes prior to this. In other words, you've already started. Look at the clock. Make sure.
Oh yeah, then the eclipse part will happen
Says
during
the sun
the
is
eclipse.
eclipsed by the moon will
Yep.
happen right at that moment, and that's why I picked
Yeah, that'd
this
be pretty
album
cool.
for today.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's probably also the first time you've heard the whole album front
Yes.
to back.
Yes.
And that brings up my last point that I had not heard the whole album from beginning to end, even in Weber's class.
Oh, okay.
The first time I heard the album all the way through was at a place called the Listening Lounge at the college that we went to.
Yep.
I decided to
remember
stop
that.
in there one day, and there was a waiting list for being able to do Dark Side of the Moon, in spite of the fact that they had multiple copies of it. But the whole idea was that they had these very comfortable lounge chairs. You sat in a darkened, mostly, room, and you put on these noise-canceling headphones. They operated the equipment for you, put on the record and so forth, and then let you listen to the whole album, any album. It doesn't have to be Dark Side of the Moon. You just had to basically check it out almost like a library.
Yep.
And so that's where I did one day in between some classes during my, actually it was within the first couple of months that I was going to college there.
I never went in there.
Yeah. I think they had actually closed it down already by the
I
time
had
you
heard
started.
about it though.
You did?
so-
Okay, well maybe you did.
So I
She
think
started
it
the
might have
same
still
college
been
3
there.
years after I did, so.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, and if you liked this video and if you like Pink Floyd and you want to comment on it, please do. Hit the
Yeah.
like button, hit the
And those
subscribe button.
comments help out the algorithm to show him to more people.
Right, plus we just plain like to hear from you.
Yeah.
So please submit your comments, like the video, share it with your friends on social media too, besides just listening to it during the eclipse. You know, and for days afterwards or weeks afterwards or whatever, check it out and don't be a donkey of limited intelligence. Instead,
Be an intelligent donkey, y'all.
and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.